Well, hello. I am here with no foundation on, sitting here in front of my big windows with just natural lighting to share with you my updated anti-aging nighttime skincare routine. I will have a morning skincare routine coming up shortly. I like to give you updated skincare routines periodically because I try new products, I rotate different things in, and I feel like, especially for right now, keeping some kind of a routine, as mundane as a skincare routine sounds, it's just important, at least for me, to help keep things kind of normal in my life. I mean, we're all home. It's just one of those small things that we can do for ourselves to help make us feel better. So I wanted to just go ahead and put this video out for you guys so you know what I've been doing lately that's helping to keep my skin smoother, brighter, firmer, all that stuff. I am in my mid-40s. I am 44. I have very sensitive skin. I do have rosacea that can flare up. I also have combination skin that gets oily in the T-zone. I see a big difference in my skin from when I started getting serious about skincare when I was in my late 30s. It took me a while. And I see a difference from when I even first started my channel about 3.5 years ago. I do not wait between steps, so this does not take me long at all. And some of you are going to think this is too many steps, too many products, but as you get older, you need more products than when you were younger. Those things that occurred naturally in your skin to help keep your skin plump and firmer and brighter and more youthful looking. As each decade goes by, they deplete. And so it's important to add things in if you do want to, keep your skin as young and healthy looking as possible, as long as possible. I don't think I have it perfect, but I am certainly trying. So this is my routine that I have been doing for the past few months. I mean, this has been working for me very well. It's very easy. It doesn't take long. And I realized all of the products you can get at Sephora. This video is in partnership with Sephora. I will have everything listed down below and we can get started. So the first step is obviously going to be to cleanse your face. I know a lot of us are not wearing makeup many days right now, but some of us really just like to throw on a little something to help make us feel a little bit better, whether we're going anywhere or not. If you are wearing makeup, I am a huge believer in double cleansing, which involves, for me right now, the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I have been loving this so much for removing every trace of my makeup. It has a very nice light scent to it. If you want something that is not scented, the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm is my other option that has been known to be rotated into my skincare routine constantly for many years. You apply this to dry skin, massage it in, and then rinse it away with water. I don't like to have to use a cloth or anything like that to remove my balm. I just like to use water. It doesn't leave a residue or anything like that. I have two cleansers that I have been rotating for the past several months. I've really been enjoying both, so I'm gonna share both of them with you. So after I remove my makeup, I go in with one of these two cleansers. The first is the Tatcha The Deep Cleanse. I have been raving about this on my channel since I first discovered it. I just really love the texture of this and how it makes my skin look and feel. I used to think there wasn't much of a difference in cleansers because you rinse it off of your skin, but I've since discovered otherwise after using some very effective cleansers. This is for normal to oily skin. It has Japanese luffa fruit extract, and while it does have some granules in it, this is not supposed to be one of those exfoliating cleansers that just goes in really harshly and exfoliates your skin. It's a very gentle cleanser. It removes everything and it keeps my skin balanced. That's my main objective from a cleanser, is to cleanse thoroughly yet not strip my skin and keep it nice and hydrated and balanced, especially the older I get. And this does that beautifully. And keep in mind that if I have mentioned products in the past that I have loved, it doesn't mean I don't love them anymore. This is just what I've been rotating and using for the past few months. And there's other products that I will rotate in and that I may be testing out as well within this time period, but these are the consistent products. So I just wanted to kind of throw that in there. So I got this It Confidence in a cleanser, smaller sample size from some kind of set that they had at Sephora at one point. And when this is gone, I will definitely be purchasing a full size. This is more of a creamy cleanser that really does a great job of, again, keeping the skin hydrated and balanced while thoroughly cleansing the skin, and this is great for all skin types. So if you have dry or normal skin, this would work really great for you, but it also works really nicely for my oily combination skin. So I like either one of those cleansers. Now I will also note that I absolutely love using my Foreo Luna Mini. I think that's the one I have. Whichever one I have, I'll link down below. I do feel like I notice a difference in my pores and the clarity of my skin when I use my Foreo Luna than when I don't. When I first started using it, I didn't think that it was a big thing, but having used it and then gone through periods of time where I don't use it, I can definitely tell a difference in the clarity and the texture of my skin. You know, there's nights where I'll be lazy and I'll skip it, but more often than not, I will use my Foreo when I am cleansing my face. This next step, this next product has made a huge difference in the texture, tone, and clarity of my skin and in the appearance of how my pores look. And it's funny because this step is a step that I thought was completely unnecessary and useless until I tried this product. So this is the Amore Pacific Vintage Single Extract Essence. I have tried to dupe this product with less expensive essences and with comparable essences, and none of them do the exact same thing. I have liked others, but this is hands down my favorite. Now I have been using this one bottle for 8 months. I use it both at night and most mornings. You just sprinkle a few drops out onto your fingertips and press it onto your face, kind of press swipe. So yes, it's pricey, but for me, this has been money well spent because I will get more than a year's use out of this bottle. And for the difference it's made and how smooth and clarified and bright and just more even my skin looks, it is totally worth it to me. The lighting fluctuations are out of control in this video, you guys. I'm so sorry. So I have two products here from The Ordinary that I've been mixing together at this point. I have another Ordinary product I'm going to show you in this video, but these are very thin serums that I have been liking mixing together because they're good for anti-aging and clarity of the skin. So the first is the Matrixyl 10% plus hyaluronic acid, and the second is the niacinamide 10% plus zinc. I like to mix a drop or two of each of these together and then apply this to the skin before I go in with my treatment product that I'll talk about next. So I just started rotating both of these in, but because they feel so weightless and it's such a quick application, I feel like it really added next to nothing to my nighttime routine. So the Matrixyl is just a high concentration of peptides in a hyaluronic acid formulation that is supposed to be really, really good for fine lines and wrinkles. It's really great for anti-aging. And the niacinamide is supposed to be really good at helping with congested skin. It's supposed to help with pores and that kind of thing. So I just really like blending these because I feel like it's just kind of just a whole bunch of good in the skin at once. I always feel like a broken record when I get to the treatment part of my skincare routines because it's been consistent. I alternate retinol with acid nights, and by acid I mean lactic acid or glycolic acid. You can use them on the same nights. It's best to give a buffer of about 30 minutes in between, or you can use one in the morning and one at night. It's really about minimizing skin irritation from using both of them together. I just am too lazy for all that, so I choose to use one on one night and one on the other very loosely. Sometimes I'll skip nights, but I basically use retinol one night and then a glycolic or lactic acid on the next night. So my retinol of choice for I don't know how long now has been the Drunk Elephant A Passione Retinol Cream. It is a 1% retinol. It works really, really well for my sensitive skin, especially for being a 1% over-the-counter retinol. I have tried prescription retinols in the past and they tore up my skin. Now, I may be able to tolerate it now since I've kind of ramped my way up to this 1%. I don't know. I haven't tried lately, but this works really well. I only need a small amount. I've had this for a really long time now and it's still going strong. On my acid nights, I have two products that are lactic and glycolic blends that I've been using. I feel like I get a great bang for my buck from both of these products, and I just kind of pick one of these to use on my acid night just depending on my mood because I really like them both. So the first is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboose and the other is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. So I've been using the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboose for a long time now. It's a 12% AHA BHA blend. It works really well even with my sensitive skin. It doesn't make my rosacea flare up. And acid in general is going to be really great at the chemical exfoliation of lifting those dead skin cells to reveal smoother, brighter skin, to improve the texture, the tone, the fine lines, the wrinkles, all the stuff that you want in your anti-aging skincare routine. So a lot of pharmacy's products have honey in them, and the Honeymoon Glow does as well. It's a 14% AHA BHA gentle flower acid blend. So the Drunk Elephant is more of a light watery gel texture, and the pharmacy is more of a light lotion texture. The texture doesn't really matter to me. I like both of them. I feel like they both do a great job at doing what they're supposed to do, and they don't dry my skin out. They don't flare my sensitive skin up. Now keep in mind, this is skincare. Everybody's going to be different. Some of these products that work really well for me may not work for you, and vice versa. I just like to give you my experience, and you can do with that what you will. If you do have rosacea and you get flare-ups, this product from The Ordinary, the azelaic acid suspension 10%, this is what I used at night before I put on my moisturizer when I didn't have a prescription. So I did use a prescription to get my rosacea under control. I don't really need it anymore. It can't be because I'm eating better. It's got to be because I'm just taking better care of my skin in general. But every now and then I will use a product or something that will flare up my skin, and I'll use this as a spot treatment. Even though the concentration is less than a prescription treatment, I find that it works pretty well for me. So I did want to mention this from The Ordinary because I think it's actually a really good option. So the first time I ever tried this next product, I think was a Sephora birthday gift, which you can get if you are a Sephora Beauty Insider member. I'm going to have that link down below if you are not familiar with it, and you can get all kinds of perks throughout the year and get bonuses and of course the birthday gift and things like that. But this Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream is one of the moisturizers that I have been using at night consistently for a couple of years. Since it launched, I feel like this has been the most consistent moisturizer that I've probably ever had in my life. I use it at night mostly. It's kind of a cream gel texture. I love the way it dispenses out of the tub to minimize contamination. It's not just a moisturizer, it improves the texture and the tone of my skin. It's got 9 peptides, growth factors, amino acids, and what else? Pygmy water lily or something? Yes, pygmy water lily. All these things combined do just wonderful things to my skin, and it feels really nice and light. It doesn't feel heavy. Having said that, and knowing how much I love the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide, I mean, I recommend that to you guys all the time. I have discovered another nighttime cream that I've really been enjoying. So this is the It Confidence in a Cream. Let me know down below any of these products that you use or any products that you think I need to try, because I'm always open to trying new things, but I feel like you guys recommended this to me and I finally tried it. This is specifically an anti-aging moisturizer, and it has ceramides and peptides and hyaluronic acid. Now it's kind of hard to find products with ceramides, and ceramides help keep the skin looking supple because they support the skin barrier. It's just really nice to have that in combination with peptides that are so good for anti-aging. So I've been working this in sometimes. I've been kind of alternating the two. I really like them both. This has more of a typical cream consistency, but it doesn't make me greasy, which I like. Part of my moisturizing step is using a face oil at night. I'll either mix a drop or two into my moisturizer, or I will just pat that drop or two on top of my moisturizer. I've been using the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula facial oil. There's a lot of Drunk Elephant in this video because the line itself works really well for me at giving me noticeable differences while not flaring up my sensitive skin. If you've been watching my channel, I mean, it's been consistent on my channel for a long time. And the Pharmacy Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil. This is a newer product to me since my last skincare video. This is a little bit thicker of an oil. If you have drier skin, I think you would really like this, but I've been really enjoying it too. The reason why I consistently stay with the Drunk Elephant, or why it keeps finding its way back into my rotation, is because it's such a light oil that keeps my skin hydrated yet balanced. Some oils can be just too heavy if you have combination oily skin, or they're not quite hydrating enough for dehydrated areas if you have those, you know, around the perimeter of your face. This just does everything perfectly for me. I don't think that all oils are created equally. I mean, they're not. The Pharmacy Honey Grail is a little bit different. It's got a thicker texture. It, you know, kind of reminds you of a lighter honey, I guess. So I thought it might be too much for my skin, but when I wake up in the morning, my skin always looks nice and bright and fresh. So it's got coconut water in it that helps hydrate. It's got broccoli extract, which I thought was really interesting. And that's what gives antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals to the skin. And it's got plant-based collagen that helps firm and give a more youthful appearance. So this oil packs a lot in it. And for an oil, I think the price point is actually pretty good. I also want to note that I do take the remainder of whatever I'm putting on my face and put it on my chest and neck and hands as well. So there's that too. Now, as far as eye creams go, I am someone that I do need an eye cream. I've tried to use moisturizer in that area and it just does not give me the level of hydration that I need. I know that's enough for some people, but for me, it's just not. So I have recently been using this Perricone MD firming eye cream. I've not talked about this on my channel before, but it has been pretty consistent for me for a while now. It is hypoallergenic and it is specifically designed to firm and smooth and brighten the under eye area. And I have been really enjoying it. I feel like it hydrates and it kind of has some stickability to it. I don't think that's a word, but you know, sometimes at night when you're moving all around your pillow, you know, your eye cream can disappear and stuff, but I feel like this stays in place really well. It moisturizes and I do feel like my under eye area has not been as dry lately. I'm going to keep using it. I've really been liking it. Without fail, every single night before I go to bed, I apply lip balm, and the two lip balms that I rotate are the Drunk Elephant Lippy and the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. These are just the two that I've been using the most often lately. I use the Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm, which you can also use as an eye balm. I still have not done that. I know some of you have and you've had really great luck with it. I thought this was overpriced at first. I'm now on my third tube of it. It has something in it that can actually help bring pigmentation back to your lips. So if your lip line is fading or if it's uneven, it can help with that, and it has helped mine. I've been amazed at this lip balm. I love it. I also use it during the day. And the other lip balm that I rotate is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I love the little spatula. I have somehow held on to it, but I think it is contoured perfectly for your lips. I love that I don't have to contaminate the inside of the jar with my fingers. I have the original scent, but there are other scents of this, and it sticks to my lips at night. It doesn't fade off during the night, which I love, and it just helps them stay hydrated, plump, soft. Stay tuned for my upcoming AM skincare routine. I will have that up in probably around a week. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And thank you for sticking around through all of the lighting fluctuations. Let me know if you have any questions or want more information about any part of my skincare routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.